When I come to places like this, it's sacred to me. My grandfather was Native Canadian. My original grandmother was a freed slave. The water is sacred. The water is life. For me, it's personal because I know that the people that journeyed across these waters, there are people that are in these waters, just like in the waters that are surrounding us on all sides in the United States.
Ese sueño americano que nosotros soñamos no es cierto, es una mentira.
Because that American dream that we dreamed is really not true. It's a lie.
53% of immigrant Mexicans that come over here are dairy farmers. It's almost like they are slaves, just as well as any, back in the day.
Por ejemplo, nosotros como trabajadores agrícolas o de lecherías trabajamos muchísimo, 12 hasta 15 horas al día.
Turn left onto the New York 17 West ramp, then merge onto I-86 West.
They're turning around.
Our high school was built on toxic land that was contaminated by a factory that operated from that site during the Industrial Revolution. And the toxic conditions are really scary. But there's some more scarier things that are actually happening inside that school. You see, I didn't understand that our local high school has a very effective school-to-prison pipeline. In fact, hundreds of school districts around the country employ these disciplinary policies that push students out of the classroom and into the criminal justice system.
Rise up, we're gonna rise up.
I had to pull my lens out to be able to see this from a bigger picture. My prayer is that when all of these dispossessed people can get together and we compare our notes and talk about the crimes that have been committed against us, we can see those similarities and believe our own stories. We can finally find the strength to stand in solidarity and demand a better world for our children.
Oh, rise up, we're gonna rise up.
En the material de varios mismos, en nuestro mismo camino.
You got one in your mailbox earlier this week. It's a community newsletter that
And to the city, to the town, to the county.
As far as people having enough money to get what they need, definitely an emergency. And we had to choose between having the heat on at your house or having dinner on the table. It's not a choice you should be making. You don't need to have it. In our country, you shouldn't have to make that choice.
Last year, we had 22 young African-American men shot, killed, dead in the streets. What grade were you in when you dropped out?
I dropped out at My last complete grade was 8th. I was in 9th for 2 years and then dropped out once I turned 16.
What school did you go to?
Henniger.
How was that for you?
It was because I was LGBTQ. I got made fun of a whole bunch. So.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happens, and it's just I'm gonna get my GED and go to nursing. So.
Cool.